Alright, I want to make this video here today because there's a lot of symptoms of these MK Ultra kids is getting activated. They got this thing, I'm not sure what it is, called the Black Awakening. Hello, Amanda Panda. Amanda Panda sends a robot. Yes, robot. She's on point. Good one, Amanda Panda. What's that? And 2 aliens with her? Oh, 2 dancing. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let me tell you about this. See, the dolphin is from Sirius. An alien species. All through the spectrum. There's another one. It looks like a sideways skull. I don't know. I'll have to get it after that. See, my friend Amanda's really hot. I really like her. She's hot. She stayed here for a period of time last year. She's got a little daughter. Her name's Amira. Amanda is a yellow star, and Amira is a yellow sun in the synchronistic law of time. I'm a white wizard. Everybody's got different ones. You look at your birthday, you find it, and that's sort of your galactic kin, your galactic signature. It's what day you're born on. You got different tribes of celestial or soul families. You know, you have the red tribe, you have the blue, and you have yellow, and then you have white. The white seems to have all the weird kind of administrative jobs, like, you know, guides, maybe psychologists, maybe like the council of this and that or the other. You know, they get to do the weird stuff not everybody gets to do. You know, and that's cool because you got to have that. Now, it seems to be part of my purpose, at least I've taken it to be, that I look up people's birthdays and I gather them up, find out what they are. Now, I have a connection with God. That's another thing I try to do, is help connect people to their higher power in their daily life. I'm not no saint. Damn, Amanda. She keeps sending me, you know, I have my issues too, and I'm striving to be better. But one of the major things that we got to do is clear up our 1, 2, and 3 chakras and open this fourth. And when you open this fourth, you start to identify as the other person, as the self. You won't want to hit the person. It just all went purple, orange. You wouldn't want to do that because it'd be like doing it to yourself, and you want to perceive that. You do. At least that's how you know your heart is open, because we are all one. But now, see, that doesn't mean that each one of us is the only one that we are or have of ourself. And that's important. You can do a lot with that with your imagination. Another thing you can do good with is not knowing certain things. See, before you can give somebody too much credit, and they can let you down by fucking you over. We all know that, and that happens. But see, also the benefit to that is that once you get wisdom from blue, which is your throat, you start to develop the wisdom here. You'll connect this bridge, you know, in the densities, and you'll contact, you know, intelligent infinity, and then you have access to use intelligent energy, which will allow, you know, different manifestations to occur. But during this Black Awakening, it's all these MK Ultra people and programs, and here's what they run on. They run on fear and lower states. You know, they want to guilt you into stuff, and I mean, that's what it's all about. It's all about trauma and splitting of the personality, and creating different compartments. See, we don't got to do that. We don't have to do that. But a lot of people are really, like, drugs will make you really hooked in. It'll cause you to have soul contracts in your, you know, habits and stuff like that that'll be difficult to get over. But you can do it. You know, you can put the stuff into the light, figure it out. See, I have a friend of mine, and I don't know where she's at right now, but you know, she's in the background, and she's it sounds like, you know, trying to raise an army or do something. You know, there's certain codes and things that are said that you got to recognize. When somebody thinks they're part of this 144,000, and they say I am light and I'm light in love, you know, that's all well and good. But you know, the New Age movement was created by the CIA and all that stuff. And if you basically follow that stuff, you get off track, and they just find different ways to feed on you. You know, like a contrast to religion. You know, religion is doing the same things. Your energy is feeding archons. You know, you can have true religion and truly connect to yourself, but you've got to go inside yourself. You know, and you can say light and light and love and all you want, but if you can't listen to what somebody says, how they feel, and you still do what you do anyway and hurt them, then that's not love. You don't have the love. You're still in lower manipulation, narcissism type shit games, you know, and it may not be your fault. It's not like I'm trying to say that this person's bad, but we've got to be aware of who is able to pick up on emotions and not. They see me making all my stuff and they call me dark because it scares them. You know, some of the things that I've encountered scare me too, because it's just powerful. You know what I mean? You just see some amazing stuff, and it's not of this world. It is supernatural, but it doesn't terrify me. It's not like something. It's like when you're amazed. That's more the feeling than like terror. So I understand that they don't understand, and they look and they make that judgment, but they know me. They know better, and it's the fact that they haven't taken the time to take the experience they had with me, doing them a friend, that they can just look at that and then shroud it over me. That shows that the dark forces are at work, because they're judging. They're putting something on me that their own fucking experience knows better. They're seeing something fearful, and then they're starting to label up, because all these people are operating in the dark. They're doing some coven shit or whatever they are. You know what I mean? Their own kids are saying that they're witches. You know, I mean, so that's darkness. They lie about it. I've asked each of these people if they're into some stuff, and they all say no. Now, I understand that for a long time that people who did stuff like that were in the secret and occulted, but hey, you know, this is 2019. You know, they can come out. It's so you know when people are doing dark stuff because they're hiding it from you, especially if it's something that you know about. Then that's deception, and that's evil, and that's how the dark fucking moves. And that's all I wanted to say, because I'm experiencing it. I see that they're activating these people, and I mean, there's some people I don't really like having to deal with. You know what I mean? But I deal with them. You know what I mean? And it's out of a higher love and a higher care and a sense of a mission that I have to follow these certain clues that I get from the spirit to, you know, to do certain things. And it's been good. I got to help a friend out, and his dad was a preacher and did some bad stuff. You know, I mean, I don't want to put his business out there. I'm not saying his name, but I mean, if I'm somebody who goes to church and I'm a believer, and I'm a believer, but I have a different sort of belief of Christ, because I believe that Christ comes through my heart, and I become like Christ, and am able to act from that place. Will not forsake thy commandments. I understand this stuff because I've read it, and I also know that we're in different times, and it's important that you go inside and you connect yourself to yourself, so that you're not a human inorganic portal for these beings. Beings are coming through, they're channeling with architecture, they're doing it with quantum computers, and these beings being locked out of the higher realms are taking over people. That's what gang stalking is, you know? So I honestly don't think you gang stalk other people or do that, or accessible to their system to where they can use you to do it to other people without you, if you have a connection to God or source. And that's all I can say. Have a wonderful day.
Fall. Such people do the best to prevent the others from the religion of Allah, and they fight against the servants of Allah. They actually believe that they are following the truth and are rightly guided. And lo, they surely turn them from the way of Allah, and yet they deem that they are rightly guided. Al 37. This deception is the reason that the unbelievers concern themselves only with this life and turn away from working for the hereafter. Allah says, "And we assigned them comrades in the world, who made the present and the past fair seeming unto them." 25. Comrades are the devils. They make what is in front of them of this world very alluring, so they are overcome by it. And they call them to deny the life of the hereafter. Satan makes that seem so pleasing, and 99. Correct to them that they reject notions of resurrection, accountability, paradise and hell, giving pleasing names to forbidden things. Among the deceptions of Satan is that he names the evil actions with names that are very pleasing to the human to entice him to take part in them. In this way, he dupes the human and makes a forgery of the reality of the situation. For example, Satan called the tree that was forbidden to Adam, the tree of everlasting life, in order to make it appealing to Adam. But Satan whispered to him, saying, "O Adam, shall I show you the tree of immortality and power that wastes not away?" Taha 120. Ibn al-Qayyim stated, from Satan, his followers inherited this trait of using names that are loved by the soul for forbidden objects. For example, wine is called the mother of glee, interest is called a business transaction, and taxes and tolls are called the right of the government. Today interest is referred to as profit, dancing, music and plays are called art. 2. Going to extremes. Ibn al-Qayyim beautifully elaborated this point when he wrote, "Allah never orders anything except that Satan takes two contradictory stances towards it, either shortcoming," and these words form part of the verse, but Allah.
I like Islam for the simple fact that they have love for God. Now Allah is the Elohim that began all of this. It is the religion of my religion, but I'm come unto Christ, and Christ has come unto me. And he forces my heart open. And with my open heart I move. And I will be the Ampu. Welcome to the woods. We'll continue to make fires and burn and attempt to make honey till I got that honeycomb skull. Jones.